Kabaddi was introduced at the Asian Games in 1990. India has 7 golds, 1 bronze. Pakistan 2 silvers and 6 bronze medals. It is going to be a proper face-off. It'll be the 7th time the two traditional powerhouses have faced off. Nice to see the appreciation come in as well. Stage India beat Pakistan 48-13. These men, some of them weren't even born then. 1994, 42-20 after the first match was actually suspended. And again, it was a gold for India, bronze for Pakistan. In 1998, again, just a few of these men will remember those encounters, but that was a really tough one in Bangkok. Morteza from Iran, our match referee, experienced as he is. Aslam Inamdar, Surjit, Parvesh Banswal, Nitesh Kumar, Pawan Sarawat. And now, for the 7th time in Asian Games history, India versus Pakistan. And it gets underway with Pakistan raiding first. We're here in Hangzhou. It could be an afternoon to remember. And to take you through it, I've got Navneet Krishna alongside myself, Suhail Chandok here. We have liftoff, and it is Mudassar to start first. Number 10, Mudassar Ali. It is a packed house. Vishal Bhardwaj on the left corner, number 1. Rather, number 7. You've got Nitesh Kumar on the far corner. Pawan Kumar Sarawat. The middle manned by Parvesh Banswal and Aslam Inamdar. And guess what? It's not Sunil Kumar, the vice captain. It's Surjit that starts yet again.
Yeah, you want to keep your cards very close. Mind you, it is Iran and Chinese Taipei in the next semi-final, and that is right after this. But our first glimpse are a superstar from India, Pawan Kumar Sarawat, and he's taken down.
I like this from Pakistan. What a statement early. Not just on anyone, but on the captain of India, on the high flyer. They have brought him back down to earth pretty quickly. Now with the left raider coming in Aslam. He's been slammed from the other side. And I'll tell you what, the Iran team will be watching this and smiling. Because that's what they will try to do to throw India off their game.
And it's interesting that we've started with Aslam Inamdar. No Arjun Deshwal. He'll go with 2. And you can start to see the frustration creep in. Vishal Bharadwaj is out.
India can now play on the super tackle if they want to. Having said that, Naveen looking for that typical heel flick. Oh, that's about 3 attempts at the bonus and then the running hand touch. This is how India come back.
That is just trademark Naveen Kumar. He is lightning quick across the mat.
And this is more like the Indian contingent we know. They were down 4-0. And they've come back to draw level at 4 apiece. And India back to 5. Yeah, done and dusted. See you later. That was a pretty poor raid, unfortunately, from Mudassar Ali. He knew he was in trouble. Stepped out into the lobby. One versus 4. Now, this is where things get interesting. It is the toughest situation for a raider. You've got to cover the most area on court. But area he tries to cover. I think he's got to the midline. And I think Naveen Kumar will take at least 2 scalps with him. You've got to cross that midline, remember. You can't be on the white tape. You've got to be over it. Here he comes. Here he comes. 1-2. 20 should stay. Yeah, exactly. Wakar Ali came in after. Akhlaq Ahmed should go off. Enjoying this occasion.
Just like that, India back to full strength. Just for a split second, you tuned in and you saw only 3 on the mat. Yeah, it was a little scare that Pakistan did give India in about 3 minutes into this match. But sanity has been restored.
And insanity may be incoming at the moment because so far he's been that outrageous, Naveen Kumar. 1 versus 2. Heel and iron all out here. And if there's an incoming move from Mohammad, there you go. Perfect. Mohammad Imran, the captain, listened to us, went after Naveen. Naveen does the clean-up act. India with the all-out, 4 points. 1 versus 7. I mean, when you look at that 7, you can't... I'm just smiling looking at them because we don't get those opportunities too often to see a Pawan patting an Arjun Deshwal and sending him on his way, a Naveen Kumar. All those smiles will go away just as the smiles are being wiped off Pakistan's faces at the moment. Pawan Sarawat with what should be the first super raid of this contest. Who else but the phenom, the captain, the high flyer?
Yeah, they got those 4 in literally the first 2 minutes. But now you're starting to see India make a mockery, make you look really silly when it comes to defense. And that's what you can do when you have that kind of pedigree. And I keep saying this, I still can't believe that I'm seeing the pursuit from Naveen. That is just presence of mind and intelligence and experience from the Naveen Express.
It's a rookie error from Pakistan.
No pointers, taken out, 1 point, different out, 2 point, India.
Now, it shouldn't be 2 points India, it should just be 1 point India. Bhaskaran at the back is completely shocked. You only get 1 point for that tackle. So ignore what our referee just said there. Just a lack of communication, but a surrender rate and an all-out for India. Just remember, just no bonus was given. That's all you've got to think about. And then a surrender raid. So that's why they're having a chat here. No bonus. And that's what he's saying. No bonus, why 2 points?
Just as a continuation to what you just mentioned, I'm just going to take that forward from an India perspective. Some of these boys that you see on your screen, how much have they seen these opposition? Because not everyone plays in the Indian League. Vishal Bharadwaj, business as usual once again, and India will keep themselves busy. But
Mohit Goyat has done nothing wrong. Deserved a spot at the Asian Games. He had a spot at the Asian Championships and they got gold. And Mohit Goyat for me is actually the best out-and-out do-or-die raider in India at the moment. So I was really surprised, and I'll be honest, a little upset not to see Mohit Goyat in this squad. And I've actually seen his rise through the Yuva series as well, and so too Akash Shinde. But to not have Mohit Goyat here and have Akash Shinde here, look, he deserves it as well. You can put 3 teams together and they'll deserve it. So it is an amazing moment for him, for Aslam Inamdar, for Naveen Kumar as well. Still young into his career, we forget that. He's been around the league so long. But there it is, another all-out for India. And the dominance continues. Look at the smile on that man's face. He spent a long time at the Inspire Institute of Sport, Pawan Sarawat, in Bellary, recovering from his knee surgery. Had the opportunity to catch up with him there, and he seems like he's in a very good headspace. I think he was struggling just with that injury, of course, and being the India captain brings its own responsibilities. But he's got a massive auction coming his way as well in a few days' time. But so far, looking very healthy for India. Massive, massive lead into the half.
And that'll be it. 20 minutes into this game. It felt like this could be much closer. But India stamping their authority. 35 going into the first half. It's interesting you talk so much about the pedigree of this Indian team, obviously, with the kind of quality that they possess. I just, you did mention Sachin Tanwar on raid prior to this. There's a certain someone missing as far as raiding is concerned when it comes to the Indian team. Suhail, no prizes for guessing. The record breaker himself, Pardeep Narwal. Talk us a little through that.
To me, it's part of, for me, the progression of this game. It's form over reputation. That's why the likes of Rahul Chaudhary, Deepak Nivas Hooda, Pardeep Narwal, as good as he is at certain times, there's a certain change that's happening, Navneet, and I'm seeing this having worked a lot with youth Kabaddi systems as well. The young guys are staying fitter through the year. I just think there on the left corner, we could have gone for 2 out-and-out left corners. Given the raiding depth we have, we don't need an all-rounder really in this squad. We could have added a right corner instead, maybe.
It's a rare opportunity where they'll get a super tackle their way. We haven't seen much of that, and Pakistan will take 2 points. A bit outside the Kabaddi mat. It was visual of a few Chinese fans waiting to get the autograph of Saurav Ghoshal right after a squash semi-final. And when was the last time you thought about a few Chinese fans waiting to get an opportunity to get an autograph of an Indian athlete in China? It tells you two things. It tells you, one, about how, in which direction Indian sport has headed. And now it tells you a little bit about how the Chinese are starting to see India in different light as well.
And there'll be a fair few of them, Navneet, lining up to pick up autographs of these guys as well. These are superstars of the Kabaddi world. They themselves, actually, this starting 7 of India were queuing up to have their pictures taken with Neeraj Chopra. I saw a lovely moment with Ashwini Ponnappa and Pawan Sehrawat as well. There's a lot of fervor around these games because, again, for a lot of them, they don't get the opportunity to play multi-sport events. So it's such a nice feeling to be in a games village with other athletes.
And that was exactly what I was trying to come to. We haven't managed to pan too much to the crowd that we have, but truth be told, there is a very sizable audience right now at the Kabaddi Center here. Lots of fans following Kabaddi in China. It tells you a little bit about the growth of the sport worldwide, let alone in Asia.
I was just telling you before the half, and I'll tell you a little story about a Korean woman, part of the team here. She's a former Miss Korea contestant, part of the finalists of Miss Korea. So you will see a change. I know there's a league coming up, state-run league coming up in Tamil Nadu. There's one coming up in Rajasthan. As you see, the athleticism and why Kabaddi is such a fabulous sport to watch. Sachin Tawar gets the better of Mudassir. Good work. Nice to see Pakistan enter double digits. And now a do-or-die raid. This is one of the new things. You look at the scorelines of the past, as I said, we've beaten Pakistan in the past by very tidy margins, 17-9, 23-11, things like that. Now, since the do-or-die raid has been introduced, you don't get those scorelines at all. So that is one of the new inventions of the game, innovations, I would say. 23-11 in Incheon in 2014 versus Iran. 17-9 back in Bangkok. And in 1998 that was. So those were times where Kabaddi was much more slow and the pace has just gone up. Bhaskar and Edicheri, two guys I will enjoy these moments too.
Having said that, I still think India operated in probably second gear in some of those matches. They probably shifted to third gear at best in this game.
Especially after those first 2 minutes where
which is why I said third gear. They would probably continued in second gear if not for that initial little hiccup that we saw.
Do-or-die raid? Come on, go for it. I want to see a massive Aslam raid to take us home.
That sign, that do-or-die sign, has been rather dormant, hasn't it been?
You can hear the roars around the stadium, but Aslam Inamdar, I want to see something out of the top draw. Give us some blockbuster entertainment here. He will see that game clock go down, and I'm hoping after that he will send something in, but he's not going to. India take the win, 61-13, and assured silver or bronze from the men's Kabaddi event at Hangzhou. What a moment this is for a young Indian men's Kabaddi team.
India added 31 points in the second half to the 30 they had in the first. 61-14. Fairly easy, fairly comfortable, and India are through to the big final. Tomorrow afternoon, it will be the boys in blue on the Kabaddi mat going for what they truly believe is theirs, a gold medal for the taking.
You'll have Iran versus Chinese Taipei in just some time from now following this matchup. And I actually think Chinese Taipei are a better side than what we just saw from Pakistan. And that tells you about the development of World Kabaddi as well. But India comfortably sailing in with athleticism like that from Sachin Tawar, who's looked one of the best raiders, in my opinion, from this Indian contingent. But a monstrous win for them.
More importantly, everyone getting time on the mat. Akash Shinde, Aslam Inamdar, Sachin Tawar, Naveen Kumar, Pawan Sehrawat. We didn't see much of Sunil.
A good moment though for Akash Shinde to enjoy himself out there. Surjit manning the right cover.
We didn't see much of Arjun Deshwal as well. Surprising considering that he did start off in the games coming up to this.
Yeah, very surprising to not see Arjun Deshwal and Sunil Kumar in that encounter, but India didn't really need them, to be honest, because it was a really comfortable, easy breezy 61-14 win in the semi-final to take us into the final. And speaking of finals, gold medal match, India taking on Korea, coming your way from 1:55 p.m.